Hey everybody, and welcome to another craft tutorial. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the occasional bonus live video. And don't forget to hit that bell icon because that will alert you to when I post a new video. Super excited to show you guys this craft, and one of my favorite things is to keep crafts pretty inexpensive because they can get really pricey and they don't need to. So these crafts, both of these items can be done for about $4 to $5, which is awesome. All you need is a snow globe from the Dollar Tree. We have an ornament version and then the round version, some foam balls, which you can get at the Dollar Tree as well, and then little figurines or action figures also from the Dollar Tree, and then some glue. So let's get started so I can show you how to make these awesome waterless snow globes. Everything here is from the Dollar Tree with the exception of the E6000, which I got from Michael's. But we're going to do two different versions of a fun waterless snow globe using some little figures from the Dollar Tree. We've got Patrick and Chase from Puppy Dog Pals, I think, or Paw Patrol, one of those, I don't know. And then we have the snow globe ornament, which is more of like a jar style. And then we have a snow globe that is actually a snow globe. This one they claim you can put water in. I have never put water in this one. I would rather just keep water out of it just in case. So we'll start with the little one, and we're going to use the smaller figurine. So all you do is you just take your cap off, and we're going to glue him right on to this lid. And we're just going to use a little bit of the E6000, and let me get him open. These are great because you have a bunch of different characters you can choose from. They had some superheroes and stuff. Now, he does not have like anything in his, like he's kind of not solid. So we're going to make sure we put the E6000 around his edge. So we'll just take a little bit. And I will say I do recommend trying to squeeze from the bottom. But sometimes that doesn't always work. So you just kind of got to work with what you got. And this is an industrial strength glue. So you'll want to be very careful with this. And it does like to kind of squish out. So I try to make sure I put my cap right on before I do anything else. And then all we're going to do is take our little Chase and flip him. And then you want to glue him right about center. We'll let him sit to the side, and then we'll go ahead and do Patrick really quick because it's going to be the same thing. Now this does have like a stopper in it, which it is kind of hard to get out the first time. So you'll want to take a little bit of time and you just kind of squeeze the edges. I've already taken this one out before, so it's a little easier to get out. But you're going to want to glue Patrick to your stopper, and you just want to make sure you're gluing him to the correct side. So where Chase kind of went in the cup, we're going to put Patrick on the top of it. And again, you can make these for about $3 to $4, especially if you already have the glue. Hot melt glue will work. I just prefer to use the E6000. And Patrick's going to have kind of a similar issue because his base is not fully flat. There's like a disc in there. So we'll do the same thing with Patrick. And we'll try to glue all the way around his edge. And don't worry if you kind of glob the glue around because it's not going to be noticeable. It dries clear, and I'm going to put just a glob in the center just to kind of see if we can get it to stick a little bit. But he will dry clear, which is nice. So we're just, again, going to set him center-ish. He doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody will notice. And then we're going to close up our E6000 because, again, this really does like to kind of come out. And you can move him a little bit if you need to. I think I put him a little too far in. And I just want to make sure his little arms are going. Because with him, he's so large with his little arms. I did check and make sure he did fit between the hole. But you just want to make sure you didn't put him too far to the side and make it harder for yourself. So we're going to let those guys dry for a little bit. And then we'll put the snow in and then we can put them together. So we let these dry for about 40 minutes. But to get full adhesion, so full cure, it's 24 hours. But the beauty with these is because they'll be inside, it doesn't matter if you fully cure them because they'll be fine inside as long as your kids aren't grabbing them out or bothering them. So this is the foam balls, which I hate. Absolutely hate these things. They're staticky, they're annoying, but they're really cool in these. So you're just going to take some foam balls and try not to do what I just did, which was pour them everywhere. But we're going to pour quite a bit. You don't need to do a ton. And you can always add more if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and take the ones that are on my table. And you can see, like, they just kind of do whatever they want. They're very staticky. They're very evil. But they're really cute, so I let it slide every Christmas. And every Christmas I say, I'm not going to do these stupid foam balls. So, but I do them every year because they're super easy to work with for the most part. They look real good. I end up vacuuming 8,000 of them up from my craft room every year. But no. We'll just continue. So there we go. So we'll probably need to add a few more, but you can always just check it. So all I do is I just flip Patrick in and I take a look and I see about how much snow is in there. And I think a little bit more, but not much would be okay, but you could probably leave it like that. I'm going to put just a little bit more. So be careful when you remove him because you don't want to bonk him out, but you remember I told you this is kind of tight. So you just want to be careful to remove him. You don't want to accidentally bump him. We're going to be a little more careful getting these stupid foam balls in here. So again, we're going to pour some more foam balls in. And then we're going to go ahead and assemble. And this is such an easy, fun craft. You could actually have your kids do this with you. They could pick out their little character from the Dollar Tree. And there you go. Look at how fun that is. Super easy to do. And he's in his little snow globe. So then we're going to do Chase. And again, it's the same thing. You just pour in some foam beads. Again, not a ton. You don't need a lot because you don't want to cover up your little character. He's going to sit a little bit lower, so you don't want to put too much. Like I put way too much in there. You'd see he's kind of covered in them. And you can always add some more height to him if you needed to. I probably should have. If you want to add a little height to your little guy, because he's a little bit small, you could easily put him on top of like a little piece of wood or something because nobody's going to notice it because it's below the line. But you can see how easy these are. They came out so cute. The Patrick one might be my favorite, and you can always add extra things to these like vinyl or lights or anything that you really want to add. This one would be really easy to add a little LED light to because you can actually take, not only does this one open from the bottom, it opens from the top so you can see there's a hole. I will caution you, though, if you're doing this with your kids, don't let them open the top because all the balls will come out. But you can easily add a little LED light in there if you want to light it up. You can do a lot of really fun things with this. So again, super easy, cheap craft, super fun. These sell really well at craft shows. These are great for nieces, nephews, children, friends, lots of things, especially even adults. If you have an adult who's maybe like a superhero fan, you can absolutely do these little snow globes with superheroes. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always happy to answer those for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the occasional bonus live video. Hit that bell icon because that will let you know when I post a new video. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting.